basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. The basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin. Lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. The basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin, The basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. The lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. The basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin.
That was a new one. Hot mics.
I don't know.
So that was our intro. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hot mics. Okay, Ramon. I would figure that what the one meant is we were going into
hot mics
Well,
means
calm
that
down.
you're live and everyone can hear you now.
Yes, I got that. Ramon's not having the best day, and he's very easy to pick on today. So
We're maybe giving him a little bit of a hard time today.
if there's blood in the water, you can't help but attack. So
Tracy's been gone for a while, so you're gonna kind of have to make up for lost time.
I know, and I was trying to drive Greg crazy yesterday because I'm trying to make up for time, and I was, and he was not partaking. He was not having it or feeling it, so.
You gotta just try harder. Just try harder.
I've tried. Hello, everyone. Welcome on this amazing Thursday. We have some bits going out already. We have boho bells with 5 bits. We have the Lindsay M, 20 bits, and Angie, I'm sorry. Is there any way to make that bigger or no?
Yes.
Can you make it for me? Because I can't see. Oh, thank you. Angie Keratin, 15 bits. Thank you guys. Getting it off on the right foot.
Start to the day. Man.
So what are you doing today?
I finished a client and I'm on here, and then I have another client a little bit later, and I just got my shipment of Young Nails goodies, so I have to
What'd you get?
my stuff unpacked.
get?
I don't even remember what I got. I got some, what did I get? I got files, liquid, wipes, gel, all kinds of good stuff. A couple of things from the deals on the sale, so yeah. I shopped right along with
Karen has
everybody
to wait
else.
until after the sale to get the sale. If we have anything.
Well, and I didn't even get the glass.
You didn't get the dish?
The crystal dish, no. So
we
yeah,
got
we
those
need to
on
bring
order.
that back.
We ordered a bunch more, so it should be.
Good. I think people are gonna love that.
Yeah, they're pretty. Anything that's pretty, why not? We got people from Dublin, all over, Chicago, Dublin, Orlando. Welcome all. Happy
Dublin,
Thursday.
I want to come visit you. you.
You've been to Ireland, yes?
Yeah, I love it there.
I remember
Yes.
now. Did you do? So we went to Italy together,
Mhm.
and Karen on her own after the show decided that she was just gonna.
I decided beforehand. I didn't. It wasn't like a last minute spur of the moment.
Yeah,
I just,
you decided before,
yeah,
but
it was-
you
it was a
like
planned out vacation.
like
Yeah.
by herself just. And how long did you stay extra? I forget.
You know, I was trying to think about that the other day. I can't remember if it was a week or 10 days or maybe just a week, because I don't know. I don't even remember, but it was an amazing experience. If you have the opportunity to just go backpack around anywhere, do it. Take the opportunity, do it. It was so fun. It was so much fun.
I remember
would
that
do
trip.
it
That was
again in a heartbeat.
quite the
Yeah.
experience just getting there for you and Melissa. I think you guys actually took a plane, train, and automobile to get
It
there.
literally
because
was. And it's my favorite story. It takes 20 years to tell the story, but it literally was planes, trains, and automobiles and canceled flights. There
the
was a
airlines
pilot
went on
strike.
strike
Yeah.
that day that you guys were traveling.
But somehow, I can't remember. Did me and Melissa leave?
No, you left
We left
after us and you made it
after
before
you.
us. And I
Yeah.
don't know how that happened.
Because
Because we didn't have any problems with our traveling, and we left the same day. You guys just left, but you left after us,
Yeah.
well after us, and you guys still beat us, which was funny. But if you've ever traveled with Melissa, Melissa don't travel light. Like I remember the first time we ever really met Melissa as far as it was Chicago. I don't know if you were there, but
Yeah, I was
her
there.
and her friend came out to work the show, and I think they had 3 luggage carts. The show was only 2 days.
That does not surprise me because I'm sure one was hair, makeup,
Oh, full.
accessories,
Yes,
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 and then another one for shoes, and then
yes.
another for clothes. And I completely understand that. But I will say, Melissa has downsized.
She has
Yeah,
completely
I'm,
downsized, but
but she's fabulous. So
yeah. But traveling with her is hysterical anyway, and I don't know how we don't get kicked off planes. We have been threatened. There has been threats, but we haven't been kicked off yet. But yeah, she's not a light traveler still, and to have to go plane, train, and automobile with her would be
well, and then our
comical.
luggage didn't even arrive. We finally got to the hotel, but our luggage didn't get there till like, I don't know, it's a day or two late. I think it was maybe 2 days later because we had to go shopping to get some
Yeah, that
clothes
was
for the
awful,
next
huh?
day. Well, I didn't have any space in my suitcase for it or my backpacks
Oh,
because I
that's
was, but
because you were huffing around all over. Oh my
uh,
gosh, yeah, that's
it
right.
was, it was fantastic though. I wouldn't have
Memories.
changed it, wouldn't have traded it for anything. It
Yeah.
was
And I
fantastic.
don't know how many Red Bulls we drink. This show was
You
painfully
guys,
slow,
yeah.
painfully.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much Red Bulls we drink in a day and espressos just trying to make it through.
See, and I'm not a caffeine person, so like even and I wasn't partaking in the Red Bulls. I don't know how you guys even did it. Like one cup of coffee for me is like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready to go. Okay. So yeah.
One
One
cup is
yeah.
like an appetizer.
Well, for you. For you. Yeah. I have more than like every now and then my clients will bring me, Starbucks or whatever. I drink half of it and I'm just like, oh my God, I got the shakes. Yeah,
Oh
I can't
yeah.
do it.
I did not because clients would do that for me when they were running late because they went through Starbucks and their way of fixing that, as we all know, is getting you one. And I did not drink coffee back then. Especially went before I did nails because I shake as it is. I don't need anything to help me.
Exactly. And that's the thing. That's why I don't drink it. Because if I do, then I do get the shakes.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Vibrating. Blending. I call it blending. It's not shaking,
There you go.
but blending.
But see, it's always those days where they bring you the coffee and then they're like, yeah, I want some pinstripes on my nails or, I want,
I want the Mona
whatever. It's like,
Lisa today with very straight lines. I'm going to be using a magnifying glass to check out this work. Yeah. So,
nope, you don't get any of that.
what do we have going on in the chat? Any questions so far, Ramotsky? I don't drink coffee at all. People wonder how I get through the day. Yes, how do you get through the day? I could drink coffee before I go to bed and be
No, seriously, if I have coffee or any kind of pop or, sorry, soda for you non-Midwesterners,
pop.
if I have any of that after like 5, 6 o'clock, I will not sleep all night. I will be up all night.
I
So
sleep well, I don't sleep like a baby anyway, but it doesn't affect me. So we're good.
sure.
I hear lots of comments about wanting glitter mixes and training with Greg. So that's cool. You guys saving up? Do we? I know.
Anybody getting close? Anybody?
Well,
Who's
Shawnee
who's
Starfire had hers yesterday. We made our Mermaid Starfire
what?
glitter mix, which was fun. I really liked it. If I do say so myself, I liked this one.
Of course, it turned out gorgeous.
How can you go wrong with glitter? It doesn't matter. Just dump a bunch of glitter in a thing, and it's beautiful. It does. It's
And
hard to mess up.
that's what people, people ask all the time. They're like, I don't even know how to start mixing glitter. I'm like, so you take one jar and you take another jar and you pour them both in.
Shake it
That's
all
how you
around.
start mixing.
You're
Yeah,
good to go.
that's how you start. Don't be afraid of it. Just start throwing things together. You'll figure out what you like, and you maybe find something that you don't particularly love, but then just add something else to it. So
Yeah.
don't be afraid to mix.
And if it doesn't turn out, throw a lot of the underlying glitter that's going to overtake it, like a jewel color, and it'll overwhelm it, and it's still usable. Um, People are saying I said pop in SoCal and it was made fun of. Now I say soda. Angie.
It's hard for me because like I born and raised Minnesota, lived out in Vegas, and I called it soda out there because people gave me a hard time. And now I come back to Minnesota, I don't know what to call it anymore.
I've
Sometimes
called
I'm
it
like, I
pop.
was like, yeah,
Pop, yeah. But a lot of my family are from back east and stuff. So maybe that's why. I don't know. It doesn't sound weird to me.
Okay.
But what do I know? I'm weird myself. So
You're weird.
okay, Karen, we have a question about the hanging litter organizers you got in the back.
Okay. What's the question? I feel like everybody likes these, and
What is it? I know those are so. Those are.
It-
We
they're
used to
just-
sell those. No, did we sell those? I know we brought them in
Yeah.
for training and stuff like that, but we did not sell those.
I don't. I got these years and years ago. I don't know. I'm sure you can probably find them. Look for like in bead organization.
Just go to
Um,
Amazon and look
yeah,
up Charm Trace. That's what
Oh
they
yeah,
are.
they have like little
Yep.
containers that you can put, your stuff in there. And then I actually, they don't have the little things on there. I just kind of drilled a hole in there and
Attached
put a
it.
little
That's a
thing in there.
great idea.
But yeah, I love them.
Yeah, and I like it because it's against the black, so it makes it really pop.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you go Amazon, Charm Trays, bead trays, they'll pop up. And a lot of times, if you have any bead stores, craft stores by you, a lot of times they have them in stock also. So, yeah, those are great. Let's see. Born and raised in Michigan, it was pop. Lived in Tennessee and Kentucky, it was Coke. Now in Florida, it's soda. Oh, man, you.
That's what's confusing. You go to the southern states, they're like, "Can I get you a Coke?" I'm like, "Yeah, thanks. What kind do you want?"
A Coke.
Coke. Thank you. But no, they call everything carbonated is a Coke. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, we have a GRW question. How do I avoid the notch I get sometimes near the free edge when using a form? And how do you confirm when a mission control has been accident cured? Because I did a dip tip or a French tip and it was thick. Okay, so kind of two-part. How do we avoid that notch? And I think you know what notch she's talking about, right?
So the notch it can be caused by a couple of different things. It's the yes and no answer again. It's either your form fit. So if you're not getting your form like flush up underneath, I don't know, Tracy, do you have nails on? You have nails on?
Kind of a combo.
Okay, if you could show maybe getting the form up under there. I know we've got some great videos on YouTube, but it's getting that form right up underneath that nail and not overlapping like the little side edges. So you don't want that form to overlap down into your sidewalls. You want it to come directly out from the sidewalls.
Glasses, hold on. I can't see Jack. Let's see. So this is I struggled with this myself when I first started because of I was so worried about getting. Oh, what was that? Oh, your transition. That was fancy, Ramon. So fancy. Check you out. I was so worried about getting it so tucked up under the sidewalls or the free edge that what happens is you kind of overlap it here. And I'm going to a little over exaggerate it. But can you see how that side here, it's kind of coming up and over the nail.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to be able to put the product up flush to the sidewalls like you would be able to on this side. And you're going to create a notch.
Yep, right in that corner there. Yep. Another way that can happen is if you file your lower arches. Grab the file here. If you file your lower arches and you have your file at an angle. So if you're filing, you want your file to come, see how my file comes straight out from my finger. Don't necessarily line it up with the nail, because if you've sculpted your nail a little bit wonky or angled down at all, and you start filing like this, that's where you're going to get that notch. So make sure that that file is straight in line with the finger and coming right underneath that lower arch.
Yeah, that's a huge one too. I did that all the time, and you're just kind of creating a breaking point already for yourself. So, and then the other question on the mission control, knowing if I'm thinking maybe they're saying how do we know if it's been maybe accidentally exposed to light and that's why it's thick?
So it generally isn't going to get thick, but it may get kind of a film over the surface of it. So if it's been exposed to light, it's going to cure a little bit more solid. And you'll maybe like kind of be able to peel off kind of that film of it. But yeah, otherwise it should be fine.
Yeah, and you might try a little thinner layers, maybe do 2 coats if you're doing a French, if you got a line. Or sometimes you can just float a little finish gel right where the line is, freeze it for 5 seconds. It kind of fills that gap in, and then top coat it a nice good amount over the top to level everything out. And that helps with that little trench, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. I think, Tracy, I think we were talking about 2 different things. I was thinking that they were asking if it got cured in the container.
No,
Is that
we're yeah, perfect. It was a kind of a twofold. She was wondering if maybe it got cured. So how do you know? And because she had her French was a little too thick.
okay?
So
Okay.
kind of answering both. Karen answered how you would know, and then me like try to go a little thinner or use that finish gel trick if you feel a little trench when you paint a French.
Yeah.
So
Just add just a little line right behind your smile.
just fill it in. Brittany, I think this is YouTube, right? Ramon? Yeah. So Karen, I thought I heard you say before you were in a suite. Do you have running water to your pedi chair? If not, how can you make the service still great without running water?
So I actually don't have running water. I didn't want to pay to have that plumbed in because my room, it's very small. And so I had to have a certain spot where I could have had a pedicure chair, and I didn't want it there. So I actually went with something different. I actually have just a bowl. I wonder if can I turn my camera around here?
Show us.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just move a few things here real quick. Get my junk out of the way. And I will show you what my pedicure looks like. So I have,
Oh, that's nice.
let me back up a little bit so you can see. So I just have, it's kind of a bench and a bowl. And then I can just take the bowl off and I just move that to the sink, fill it up at the sink. Sorry if I'm making everybody dizzy here. But yeah, I just bring that to the sink,
Yeah.
pour it, get the water in there in the sink, bring it back over, and then just bring it back to the sink to empty it out. So you don't have to, you don't have to do the whirlpool jets. There's a lot that you can do with the, just the bowls and stuff like that.
Which they're so pretty anymore, and you have things floating in it. I when I moved to San Luis Obispo, I didn't have plumbing either, and I had just a really beautiful like carafe that I would fill with water and then just have the fizzy bombs in there and pour it in front of them, and had like flowers floating in it, and yeah, they didn't care. The trick was me not spilling the bowl, getting it back to dump it. That was the tricky part. I did not do that in front of clients.
I don't do that either because I put towels down on the floor. I am gonna make a mess. There's just no way around it. But
no.
yeah, I don't do that in front of the clients either.
Yeah, that pedicure setup looks comfy too. That's beautiful.
I found it on a sales site on Facebook, and this lady was moving out of state, and she was like, I have to get rid of it. I can't keep it. And so I got it for a good price. But I love it because it's a good size for any client.
Yeah.
You have larger, smaller, men, women, anybody is going to feel comfortable sitting there, and you don't have to adjust anything. And yeah, so I love it.
Awesome.
I love it.
And it looks comfortable for you too, which is
it's the perfect weight for me. Their feet go right up on top of the bowl, so I don't have to be like leaning over and killing my back. So if you're doing pedicures, just watch your back, watch your body, your ergonomics. Make sure you have chairs and a setup that is comfortable for you, because let me tell you, it wears on you in the long run. When I started doing nails, oh my God, I did pedicures all day long. I didn't think anything of it until 2 years in, and I throw my back out because I dropped a sock on the floor and I had to pick it up and I couldn't stand back up again. So watch your body, watch your body, and pay attention to what it's telling.
Got to stay in this career. We have Jamie H1, 20 bits, Caroline, 10 bits, M. Robert, 1 bit. We have Sal. Salsa Kitty? Salsa Kitty. Got it.
Kitty.
10 bits. I like that name. Shell's Nails, 100 bits. We have a resubscription or a subscriber, Lady Bisa? Lady Bisa, subscribing for a month. Miss Net, resubscribing for a month. For a total of 5 months. Amazing. We have W2 Dasher, 20 bits. DCM6, 10 bits. M. Roberts back in with 10 more bits, and then another 100 bits from them also right after that. Dang. And Simply Nails by Evelyn, 10 bits. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Like that's awesome. Oh, the W2 Dasher has a question. I've been watching YN YouTube videos and noticed that sometimes swipe is used to get rid of the sticky layer on gel and sometimes manicure cleanse. Is there a difference? If so, which one should be used in which circumstances?
Okay. It's a great question, and a lot of people are confused about it. I'm going to tell you. I'll just tell you. Okay. So
Tell us.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you, then I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to tell you what I told you.
And then repeat
Okay.
it.
And then repeat it twice. Okay. So swipe is, it's a balanced combination of alcohol and acetone. Do I recommend you mixing your own? No, because this is a balanced mixture. Okay. We have the secret formula, but so it's alcohol and acetone. It's designed to cleanse the natural nail, to pull off any extra oils. So anytime you're cleansing a natural nail for your prep, before your product application, before a polish application, you want to use the swipe. Okay. If you're working with a hard gel and you're trying to remove the tacky layer, the swipe is going to be stronger than the manicure cleanse. So it's going to really be able to pull off that tacky layer. So over a hard gel, use swipe. Now the manicure cleanse, that is an alcohol mixture. Again, if you could just use straight alcohol, we would tell you that, but we don't recommend that. So the manicure cleanse is designed to work over a soft gel. It does not have any of that acetone to it, so it's going to wipe off that tacky layer, but it's not going to dull the surface. Now, if you use swipe over a soft gel and you use it excessively, that can start to take down the shine a little bit, and it can start to break down your product because it is acetone. Now, if you give it a quick wipe and you can just remove the tacky layer in a quick wipe with the swipe, you can do that, but just be careful that if you leave it on too long, it can start to kind of dull it down or break it down.
Yeah, because sometimes we get questioned like, oh, we saw you remove the sticky layer of gel polish with your swipe. And like, yes. And I don't even think originally we had manicure cleanse, but people were running into issues because they were oversaturating it. So, to make it kind of, very simple and easy for those people, we came out with both. If you're, you'll see us use swipe sometimes. I like to use manicure cleanse over the gel polish. I don't have to think about it, but I grab whatever's present, and usually swipe is present.
Something else to keep in mind, if you're doing a tip application, so you're gluing the tips on, make sure to use your swipe on the natural nail before you do your tips, because if you get the swipe on the tip, again, that tip is plastics. There's acetone in the swipe, so that can start to kind of soften it up a little bit, or you can crack it. Yeah,
I've seen that.
So
Like, again, if you're drenching it a lot, perfect. That's awesome. Simply Nails by Evelyn, 10 bits. Little Bean World, 10 bits. Danny J. Martin, 100 bits. Shelly VW Girl, 21 bits. Shawnee Starfire, 10 bits. W2 Dasher, 100 bits. We've got a hype train going on. Done by Steph. 100 bits. Little Bean, another 5 bits. Caitlin, 1797, 10 bits. Thank you guys so much. Another question from GRW. What can we do to use? Okay, hold on. What can we do / use on a classic gel manicure to avoid stains? Did a classic gel manicure with Beige 101. She potted her plants without gloves, and only the free edge became stained. Well, shame on her.
Right,
Serves
she should
her
be
right.
wearing gloves. Wear gloves. I actually just answered this question on, I don't know where it was, but somewhere on our social media. And Tracy, if you've got another suggestion, I would love to hear it too. But I would suggest, just to build up the nail a little bit more underneath to give it a little bit more thickness. And then you might be able to get away with using the stain resistant top coat without it cracking. But if you try to use a stain resistant on just a thin gel polish, it's going to be, the natural nail is going to be too flexible and the stain resistant is going to crack. Tracy, do you have any other suggestions for?
I've had really good success with gloss.
Oh yeah. I always forget about gloss.
Yeah. So, but I do agree, like maybe build it up a little thicker, but a gloss seems to be able to work over that and bend a little bit more than stain resistant, and it's going to be stain resistant, but also like stain resistant, remember that's not soakable gel. So you've top coated it with some, if you're planning on removing with acetone, you're going to have to remove all that top coat to get to the gel polish.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's
I
see.
always forget about gloss because we have all of these other great top coats that I use, and I forget about gloss.
Well, and stain resistant to me is easier because it's already in a bottle. I don't have to pull a brush out, but yeah, stain resistant is still a standard. That's why we keep it, because it does have its use. I really like using stain resistant too for like if I have a low spot in the nail. Not stain resistant, sorry, gloss.
Okay.
If I have a low spot in the nail, but it's like one of those where you're like, I don't really want to add more acrylic or gel. It may shadow. It might look a little funky. Gloss works amazing to fill a little pothole in without any kind of shadowing. So I like it for that too. Let's see. Crystal Glitterbug is trying to redeem for Chef Tracy's glitter mix. Did she redeem it? Did you?
She's close. She's close.
Ooh. What color? Do you recommend using protein balm with press-ons or skip it if you're using nail glue and not gel? Great question.
If you're using gel, use it. If you're using glue, skip it. Yeah, glue and protein bond for whatever reason do not work. They don't play well together.
No, it's gonna come off quickly.
Yeah.
It's like the reverse effect of what you want protein bond to do. So yeah. I can't get my LSR, Tony Clan. I can't get my really short nails to look good or natural. Can we do more short nail videos? And do you have any advice? Last night I did short nail extensions with gel and forms for this lady. And she had ski slope nails, so it looked terrible. Even more so, she just added on to you there. She had a military ball, so they had to be really short.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
She's like, and I'm a nail biter, and I
throw everything in there. That's a challenging client because especially with ski slope nails, we get people asking about this all the time. My best suggestion for ski slope, cut as much of that natural nail down as you possibly can. And then their nail is going to kind of angle up like this. So if you cut that down, then you're kind of just right down to that, to the nub. And then you can put that form on and then actually sculpt out so that it kind of comes over that little ski slope. I don't know if that makes any sense.
The hard part, right? Because it's short. So to get that little curve going, it's a challenge because you don't want them to look thick. Yeah. She did not bless you with anything there. Short nails are a challenge in itself, especially if the client has kind of, this sounds all stubby looking fingers. Like short nails don't look great on me. Habib reminds me of that all the time too. When I have short nails, like I don't like those. Like I don't care.
Who asked you?
I'm like, my husband wants my hair long. You want my nails long. I can't win with. I don't.
I'm gonna shave off the hair and cut them short.
Cut them short. But yeah, but what you said really is going to be the most helpful of removing as much free edge as possible so that you are in control of how it's going to look. I mean, eventually as they grow out, it's going to take off again.
Yeah.
But at least for that short period of time, you might have to shorten again and clip the free edge and start over every couple months just to get that curve to or that curve to die down.
But also make sure that you have that conversation with your client when they come in. You do have ski jump nails, so I'm going to have to do things a little bit differently than normal. In a few, after a few fills, I am going to have to clip them off. I am going to charge you a little bit more to clip them off and resculpt. So are you okay with this process? So definitely make sure that they understand what's going to
Right,
happen.
because clients sometimes don't understand that we are not God. We're not fixing your natural nail. Like that's you. We're fighting against it, and we can kind of make it look good for a while, but it never is going to fix the underlying problem. So we're just working with the problem. But yeah.
This is why a lot of people come in and they say, I just want acrylics on until my natural nails grow out.
And then I'm gonna take them
It's like,
off. I'm
well,
gonna
okay.
have long,
First,
beautiful nails.
long, beautiful nails. Well, okay, what are your nails like now? Can you grow them out on your own now? No, my nails are thin, they're brittle, they break all the time. Okay, so what makes you think that when I take off your acrylics in 6 weeks, that you're going to have these long, strong, beautiful nails? No, you still have what you had before.
You have
They're just
what
longer now.
was given to you by your parents. You're welcome.
Thanks for the genetics, guys. Thanks a lot.
Can't fight it. Gel by Jess. Question: do you guys ever use builder in a bottle versus hard gel? I used it all the time before YN convinced me to start learning hard gel. Wondering if there's a time when one's better than the other.
I mean, I don't personally use build in a bottle. I don't exactly know a whole lot about it, so I can't. I don't have a very informed, answer for you. Tracy, what is your understanding of? Is it a soft gel? Is it just for an overlay? I'm not sure.
So
I'm
some
gonna be honest.
people have used fiber gel as a builder in the bottle. I float my fiber gel. I have not extended with it. We have actually several mentors, especially in the UK, that they extend with fiber gel. So they use it in that aspect. For me, if I'm trying to create length or if I'm trying to create a good amount of thickness, it's easier to pull out the precision gel applicator or use gel in a pot with a brush, because I'm going to be able to grab as much as I want at once and use it. So that's my opinion on it. But again, I kind of use fiber gel in that way over my own natural nails, because I like to, as they get longer. When I was using fiber gel, my nails got pretty long. You still have to give it strength, even though it's an overlay. So I was using more of a float technique with that brush. So it is possible to use, but my opinion or my preference, if using extension or really trying to put a lot on, it's just easier to use a hard gel.
Yep.
Let's see. We have. Is there a hype train? Oh, Shawnee Starfire gifted 1 month tier to Talia Loves Nails. Carolyn, 100 bits. Danny J. Martin gave out a community sub gift. Awesome. Done by Steph. Cheered 4 bits. Little Bean World, 5 bits. DCM, 100 bits. Danny J. Martin, 100 bits. Angie, is it, how do you say that, Ramon? Angie Carriot? 10 bits. Done by Steph, 6 bits. Bald Head Diva Nails, 5 bits. Done by Steph, 5 bits. Shawnee Starfire, another 100 bits. Wow, guys. W2 Dasher, 100 bits. Algina? What is it? Elena? Cheered 10. I am horrible, guys. I can't see, first of all, and then I'm just horrible at the English language. DCM, 100 bits. And we have level 2 hype train completed, and Miss M. Roberts in with another 100 bits. You guys are fire.
Rock and roll today, man.
Fire. Dang. Something iridescent May with, what is this one?
Oh, that's what she wants. What she redeemed.
Oh, so has she redeemed yet? Or we're getting close. So when you do, so I can start planning this, you're looking for something iridescent with flecks of pink, green, orange, ooh. Okay. I gotcha. Question. Melissa mentioned that YN polishes don't bleach. What exactly does that mean?
They don't bleach. How do I explain? I feel it's like one of those things that it makes sense in my head.
Yeah. I think what she's talking about, maybe they don't fade or start to lose their coloring. The pigment is consistent.
Yeah.
So I think that's what she's talking about.
Okay. Yeah. So it won't, like in the sun and stuff, it won't lose its color. If you are working with any kind of brighter kind of neon colors, sometimes like bright neon pinks,
Gel polish
those
especially. Yeah.
gel polish. Those can kind of fade out just a little bit, or lighten if you're in a lot of sunlight. So watch out for that. But
Yeah. Especially, I know people ask us all the time, well, how can you prevent that with your formula? It's like we are very particular, even though sometimes I hate it because I'll receive a beautiful color, like, oh my God, Karen, this is awesome neon green, and it's like not approved pigments. We only use FDA approved pigments for cosmetics. It's just our standard. We won't do it. Other companies may do it, but we will not. So it's the flip side of that. But for me, this is funny. I never have problems on myself with any of the neons changing.
yep.
But on
I
some
don't- I
people,
don't know
and I'm
what-
in the sun a lot, but I think sometimes it's chemistry. I don't know. It's very
Maybe
interesting.
that has something to do with it. I don't know. Actually, talking about chemistry and FDA approved, I've actually had a lot of people asking lately about cancer-causing ingredients and stuff like that. And anybody that's concerned about that kind of stuff, just know that our products are all FDA approved, just like Tracy said. All of our pigments and stuff are all approved for safe use. So at the levels that they're at, it's not something to be concerned about.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that are used in the cosmetic industry as a whole, makeup especially, that the government requires you to put warnings on, is known, can cause, things like that. Again, usually it's talking about very high levels, of pretty much ingesting stuff, which don't do, please. Don't ever do that. But again, we're very we use FDA formulas. We do not go off, even though we love the product or everybody else is doing it, we will not do that. And always, if you're concerned about something that's in makeup or that you're putting on your body, talk with your healthcare provider. They really have a sound reasoning with that, and everybody has to do what's best for themselves. But yeah, we're very, very picky, and the pickiest out of all of us is Ramon sitting over there, because he's the one that actually looks at all the SDS sheets and is like, and he will go down the rabbit hole of looking at these ingredients and what they are and what they're saying, and so he's the one that gives the red light, green light. So it's his fault, really. Yeah. I'm glad we
do
do
have
that.
a redeem.
Today.
We do have a redeem, by the way.
We have a redeem
Yes.
from
Right there.
Crystal Glitterbug. We got the chef's mixing. Okay, so are we doing that now, or are we going to do that?
We can wait a little bit.
Okay.
That should come more
Because
quickly.
I actually have to grab a dish and I have to grab a few things. So,
I just whisper you, can you just send us your inspo colors?
Yeah.
Or we have it?
or was it what she said?
There was more to it.
Oh yeah, send it my way, and then I might just have Karen talk for a while I venture off to look in the product development room, because why not? We have that stuff there. Why not play with it?
Got toys to play with. You might as well play with it.
Cool. Let's see. We have. Let's see. Why does my colorful Mylar only show green when I put it on top of black polish? Great question.
It's actually a great question. I just did some nails yesterday with the Mylar, and my client was like, I want these two Mylars. And she's like, I know they're going to look the same, but I just want them anyways. I'm like, okay. But it's how the light reflects on them. So depending on what color you put underneath, that's going to affect how that light reflects out. So if you want more of, say, if you're using the red Mylar, if you want more of the red to show up, then use something a little bit more on maybe the red tones. But it's just how the light reflects
Off
on
of
it.
I mean, they have little different tones to them over black, but yeah. We have something coming out soon, and it was the same thing. I put them over black, and it was like, oh, they have little different
sheens.
sheens to them, but
All right, now,
yeah.
Tracy, you said we had 20-something new products coming out.
32, I think.
32. Okay, I saw 3 of them. I'm kind of kind of got my feelings hurt because I didn't get to see all
Did
the
you
fun
dig
things.
in the container I told you to dig in?
What container?
I told you the container out here that has all the approved stuff that we're launching.
No, you did not tell me that.
I thought I did. Did I not?
No,
Well, you weren't
No.
there.
I was there.
You weren't there. I was texting her. I thought I
No,
told
and
you.
she didn't turn it around.
It was in with all the fruit stuff. Oh, shoot. The fruit, whatever. Well, there we go.
For breakfast today.
Yeah, breakfast. It was in with all that stuff. Yeah, Ramon. Oh, whatever. They still won't know. Some cool stuff.
No.
Sorry. Yeah, it's. Let me count. 14, 16, 22, 25, 26. Yeah, I think it's 32.
At 32, I saw
And you got
10% of that. Okay, thanks.
Sorry. Next time.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Tracy spilling fruit. Yes, Tracy spilling fruit. But what does that mean? Who knows?
Who knows?
Let's see. Tracy, Melissa, and Melissa gone on no friends discount. When Tracy gets her nails done by Melissa, she pays her like a regular. Yes, I do. I do. She's taking her time out to do them, and I appreciate it. And I pay her full price. Kelly nailed it. Where is this? Oh, she's wanting to know where the container is. You guys, that's probably why you didn't see it. There is a massive amount of containers out there, and some are no's, some are maybes, some are. I told you to go through them all, though. Sorry.
That's it. You were on vacation.
I
You
was on
shouldn't-
vacation. I was not mentally prepared for any questions.
you shouldn't be talking to me anyway.
We'll blame it on the pina coladas. I can't. Let's see. Fruit foils. Could be.
I'm gonna love the speculation. See what you
I
guys
think
saw.
this is actually kind of fun. It could be. Could be fruit foils.
It could be something
Could
totally
be just
different.
fruit colors too. It just could be like almost
We
like
might just have labeled it as
little
that kind of a
colored
collection.
acrylics or something. I don't know. You have to wait and see. Now that's almost more torturous, huh, than not even remotely knowing. Let's see. We have, can I extend on a form for just a tiny bit of an extension amount with base and fiber gel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't know that I would say you would need the base. If you're just trying to, do natural nail, you could just stick with just the fiber gel.
Yeah.
But yeah. Just a short. I haven't done any long extensions with fiber gel, so I can't speak on that, but short ones, yeah.
I've even extended just like missing a piece on a natural nail with the manicure in the tub. It's not something I'm going to extend something long, but short works great.
Just chillin', yeah.
It's in
Oh, MJ. Hi, guys. Hello, MJ.
Miss
And
you.
possibly Eric. I'm not sure. Hi, guys. Yes, Melissa is actually going to be coming out and filming. Yes, finally. The 18th and 19th, right, Mel? I think. Why people let her and I make these decisions and try to think we're going to remember? I should just loop Karen in. So
Please do, because then I don't have to put that on my schedule.
the two of us, it's not good. Let's see. We had a question about pinching extensions. First of all, I've been wearing acrylic for so long now. I'm starting my natural nail growth journey. Any advice? So you're wanting to grow your natural nail out and not have any product, or just
Have you taken your product off, or where are we at? What are we looking for?
that? Let us know. Is pinching acrylic extensions better than not?
I mean, it depends on the nail. If you already have a really good tight C curve, on clients like that, I don't spend the time to pinch. But if I have a client who maybe has a wider nail, maybe a little flatter nail, that it's gonna just look like a flat piece of whatever, I will take the time to just give it a little bit of a curve in, at least, just to give it a little bit more structure and durability. Because if you just have a flat nail, it's gonna crack or break a lot easier than if you pinch that curve in.
Yeah, and sometimes people with that have the natural curve anyway. When you form them, you get a good curve with the form itself.
Yeah.
So I don't try to. It's the ones that have more of a flat nail bed, bit nail bed, something that I'm trying to make it look,
A
give
little
more
bit
of
more.
a strength to, and make it look a little better. More natural as a glitter faded Mylar nail could possibly look. I definitely like to put that pinch in there.
We're ready to redeem. We have the.
We got the
inspo
mix?
colors, yes.
Okay, I'm going to take off for just 2 seconds. There is a question. Have you all considered doing the hybrid gels? And then maybe Ramonski can answer some questions to you too, since I know
I have
Karen
no-
can't see.
No visual of anything.
Yeah, so I'll be right back.
Okay. What was the question, Ramon?
Wait, what was the question, Trace?
Oh,
Should we-
the hybrid, have we thought about doing hybrid gels?
Hybrid gels. Have you considered doing hybrid gels?
Have we considered doing hybrid gels as I'm not sure what this question is asking. Have we considered doing hybrid gels as like a sculpting gel? Are we talking like a poly gel? If we're talking poly gel, something like that, we've actually looked into it and we've done some testing, but we can't find a combination that we really can stand behind. So at this point, it's a no-go. But you never know in the future. We might come up with something. We might find some combination that works. But yeah, at this point, probably a no-go.
Another question. Any advice for new nail tech for interviewing at nail salon?
Oh, that is a great question. That is actually really important. What I would say is go do as many interviews as you possibly can, because you're going to learn something from every one of those interviews, and prepare. Maybe sit down with a friend. Maybe if you're still in school, maybe ask one of your teachers if they can help you, kind of practice interview. Otherwise, you can go online and just research practice interview questions, and just go through these questions and actually, even standing in front of a mirror, answer them out loud, because what you think in your head sometimes is not really what comes out, in the actual interview. So take the time, prepare, go through questions. If you're going to, a salon that you really think you want to work at, research that salon, find out what services that salon does, find out, kind of the salon's history. Make sure that you have some questions that you can ask during your interview. A lot of times people, you'll just talk through the interview and you get to the end and the person interviewing you will say, "Do you have any questions for me?" And most times people say, "Nope, you covered it." And a lot of times that person that's doing the interview will kind of see that as, oh, well, they're not really that interested. They don't have any other questions. So come up with some questions or something that you need to talk about or that you want answered about that specific salon. Kind of some questions to ask. What is the pay scale? Is it commission based? Is it?
Oh, I gotta go get a jar. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll keep talking. I got all day. Yeah. Is the pay commission? Is it hourly wage? What are the hours that I have to work? Am I required to be there if I don't have clients? What products, what supplies do I supply? What products and supplies does the salon supply? Do I have to use what the salon supplies? All kinds of just different things. Think about what you want out of it, because they're interviewing you, but you're interviewing them as well. You want to go into a job and know that you actually want to work here, not just, well, they hired me, so I'm going to work here. So definitely, interview them as well. Make sure that it's a place that you want to work, that is going to fit your life, your lifestyle. Got it all? Oh, she can't hear me yet.
We're back.
Got it all?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, so are we ready? Are we in the middle of a question?
No, I think I answered it.
Good to go? Okay. those containers are heavy. Okay, so iridescent, rainbowy, but with iridescence.
And larger chunks.
Larger chunks. Got it. So we're gonna start with, let's see what we got. Ooh, transition. Woo-hoo. This is pretty. So we got some larger chunks, hexagons, I think.
Ooh.
That's yeah. And yeah.
I might have to take some notes on this. I feel like maybe I have samples of those at some point.
I think you've went through these containers before, right?
I don't think so. But I know a long time ago you guys sent me a bunch of samples.
So let's see. So we kind of have a base, and then we're gonna go in with some kind of teal, blue. Let's see. A little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Chemist Barbie it up in here, house.
I feel like we need like background oohs and ahs. Ramon, can you get on that? Can you give us a little background?
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh. But it's not done. It's never
Okay,
done.
that's like 3 colors in there, but there's like so
Look
much.
at that. Like, so much going on right now. Oh, shoot. Let's see. Try
Just
to.
how that all reflects off each other, man.
Let's see if we can get. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Okay, but we're not done. We need more. Okay.
Keep going.
Let's get some iridescent green going on. Bring a little bit more life. Not so dark. And then I also want some of this.
Wait, what is that? Like, do I have that?
Let's see. Yeah, that's heaven right there. Look at that.
Okay, what color would you seafoam maybe?
Well, it's definitely an iridescent, but it has it's got more of a pink teal tinge to it. Let's see. Shake it all around. Okay. I was gonna add something else, but I think, guys, look at that.
See, I think that's the hardest part when you're mixing colors is like, okay, I love it like this. Do I add something more? Do I not? Do I take just like a little sample of it and add something else to the sample and just check and see?
I think I will add more yellow. What do you guys think? Let's see. But I am loving what it's given.
Yeah, I like that.
You got the reds, the blues, the greens, just a little more.
Yeah, it's more
We
yellow.
did have
It's
a
more yellow.
purple out, but ooh,
Or a lot of yellow.
or a lot of yellow. Let me see if I have a lavender. I might have to dump some of this out so I can fit more.
Yeah, you could put that into another container for somebody else.
I don't know. Okay. I think I need a little lavender though. Let me
Look
see
at
if I
how
can
that's
find it. Hold on.
purple.
Okay. Please
Holy
hold.
cow. Okay. Any other questions? Anything I can?
Let's see. Have an amazing day. Thank you. Let's see. Tracy's doing custom. Any advice for a new nail tech interviewing at a nail salon?
We did that.
Yes.
Oh, you did that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Any?
Where is it? Oh, here. Is pitching acrylic extension
We did that one.
good or not?
Yeah, we did that one.
Oh, you did that one.
Yeah, I think we're good. Karen is like the rest of us, excited.
I am. I love glitter mixes.
Hold on. Talk amongst yourself.
Okay.
Where?
Right there.
What do we got?
Can I
Keratin
use
manicure?
Keratin manicure under hard gel? So can they use the Keratin with fiber?
Okay. Can we use manicure fiber gel under a hard gel? I would say I really wouldn't because you've got that flexible layer and then you've got that hard layer. and that flexible layer might not kind of blend, or not blend, but let's just say the harder layer might not flex with that bottom layer. So I would, if you're trying to do fiber gel, do fiber gel. If you're trying to do hard gel, do hard gel. Now, if you have the fiber gel on and you want to transition to the hard gel, file down the majority of it, but you can still leave a little bit, like kind of a base layer on there. And then you can sculpt out your hard gel over the top of it. But I don't try to mix the two, because it's just two different flexibilities, and they might not work very well together. So I am seeing a blue and I don't know, is that kind of a fuchsia that she's got there? All right, Trace, you got blue and fuchsia.
So I'm not sure if I'm, because this is a different shape, so it's a sliver, whatever. So when I am questioning myself, I will just mix it separately. And
do a little sample.
Do a little bit of this to see if I even like the color tone or if I like the sizing with that. Doing different shapes is always fun. I do like to mix my smalls and bigs, but this is a different shape altogether. So let's find out if we like it. I like it.
I like that. If you don't like it, you can again send that one over to me. I'll take care of it. I love how it makes it more rainbowy.
Yeah, that's what we're going for. So yes, I think we need that in it, and then I think we are good. And I'm gonna put a little so I have room. And this, good thing I have big bags of this stuff laying around because it's everywhere. It's
so pretty.
Let's mix it, and I think we have it. This was for crystal glitterbug. So this is our crystal glitterbug rainbow.
Love it. Crystal glitterbug, I'm coming to your place to get my nails done.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. So it just gave it that lightness, a little different reflection, right? Yeah, that's...
I love that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it just gives it that touch.
Look at how sparkly that is. Oh my gosh.
What do we think, Crystal Glitterbug? Are you happy? Are we good? Did we do good? I don't know. Maybe I need some more lavender. Hold on. Just a little bit more.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I got to take some of this myself. So a little more. Oh, she likes it. Okay. Yay. Yeah. Let's stir it just a little bit.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
There you go. Crystal Glitterbug Rainbow Glitter. Boom. And
that's right up my alley.
Yeah, the reflection this would give on a nail, even you like so many different colors, whatever you put behind it, like, yeah, that's gonna pop. Ooh. It's like that filter without having it, that bling filter.
Right?
Cool. We are done.
Love it.
I think it's definitely crystaled glitterbugged out. And my mic now is being a pain. We're set. Sweet. I hope you like it.
So Tracy, the question is, did you write down your exact formula so that next time you can mix the same color?
No, I never do.
I don't either.
It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a whole lot of praying. So
you may get the same color next time, but if it's gone, it's gone, and no guarantees that I'm going to remember what was it.
It'll be in the range. How's that?
Just something close.
What is the YN customer service phone number? 800-777-9170. Can we put that in there, Ramonski? Oh, I'm going to be covered in glitter. It is all in my hands. Happy birthday to me. There you go. We'll get that sent out to you today.
Yes,
Today. Yes. So, yeah, Kelly nailed it. Looks like a lot of glitter presses incoming. Yes, I have. That's going to be a fun one. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, that'd be gorgeous.
I love mixing glitter. I love, yeah, it's just 1-800-777 9170 or 555. No, just kidding.
Don't be giving out Greg's number.
Oh, if he ever ticks me off, I'll do that one day. What advice would you give us new nail techs based on confidence? Ooh, that's a good one.
Fake it till you make it. People say that all the time, but truly, the more you practice, the more you do nails, the more you get comfortable, the more, the higher your confidence is going to go. But you really do have to sometimes fake it to yourself and just tell yourself, I can do this. I know I'm good at this. I know this is where I'm supposed to be. And the more you tell yourself, the more you're going to actually believe yourself. And again, practice. Yeah.
Habib used to get frustrated at me when I would say this, what you just said. And I always relate the story of the first time I ever taught for young nails. I called my husband up and I said, hey, Stan, I am freaking out. I'm so nervous about this. And he said, Tracy, if you can't amaze them with brilliance, baffle them with bullshit. Was his exact words. And what he meant was not literally, bull crap them, but fake it. Like, sometimes you have to just put on, I'm going to be a different person. What advice would I give to a different person? And that's what I'm going to do. And until, again, it's not being fake, and it's not lying to people. It's, you got to put on that kind of armor. And, because people, if they smell blood, if they feel like you're not confident, sometimes they'll run with it.
Yep. They'll eat you alive. Yep.
So exactly what Karen said. Sometimes you just got to fake it.
Yep. But truly,
Until it becomes true.
if you keep telling yourself that I can do this, then you will start to believe yourself.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe yourself, then call me and I'll tell you to believe in yourself.
100%. Give yourself the pep talk you would give someone else.
Yep. Yeah.
So, I don't even know how long have we been on, Ramonski?
1 and 6.
1 and 6. Do we have a few more questions? Facts. Your customers are not nail techs. They will notice what you do honestly. Yeah. They're not, even if, I had clients question my work, as I'm going, well, that's not what my last nail tech did. This is not what, and that confidence to be able to look at them eventually, once I had confidence to say, doesn't matter what your last nail tech did, because a lot of roads lead to Rome. This is my process, and I'll ask you at the end if you're happy. Yeah. But yeah, most clients I totally veg out when I'm getting my hair done. Like every time I call and they're like, well, what do you get done? I'm like, I have no idea.
I didn't pay attention. I just showed her a picture. This is what I want it to look like. And then I fell asleep.
If she could set my head on fire, I would not question it as long as it looks good at the end.
She knows what she's doing. And maybe that's the new cutting technique. I don't know. Just burn it
I've
off.
actually seen it. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Like that is interesting.
That's brave, but okay.
Crystal Glitterbug, thank you everyone for the birthday wishes. Welcome. Enjoy your glitter. Lily Pearl, what are some white and hard versus soft gel products? Great question.
Okay. Hard gels are going to be sculpting gels, which is our Synergy line. So anything in the Synergy line, anything in the silver containers, or anything in the big black tubes. Those are all of our hard gels, sculpting gels. Our soft gels are going to be our gel polishes. So either the manicure color, the Go Time, those are all soft gels. The manicure in the pot, the fiber gel. Am I missing anything?
No.
Got it?
Go Time.
Yeah.
Manicure. Yeah, you got it.
So soft gels are going to be more for just over a natural nail. Hard gels are going to be more for sculpting and building.
Yeah. So hopefully that helps. I just a couple ounces of glitter can make this man very happy, so why throw it away, Tracy? Why? Sorry. Let's see. I started using dip powders on my toes. They were very deep wells, and they break easily on the sides and hurt because it's so low. Now that I use the dip on my toes, I have no problems. Not one breaks, and they look great. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's amazing. People don't necessarily think about using the dip or sometimes even using gel polish on their toes, but it can be a great option for some clients if they have maybe a toenail that they keep getting ingrown and it can't get kind of over that little ledge of the skin. Get something on there to help lift that up and to kind of protect it or build in a corner. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize that acrylic actually almost draws it up. So it, like you said, it can go up and over. Great for ingrown. Question, if it's a full set and pedi appointment, what would you recommend doing first, pedi or full set?
It depends on what kind of pedi. If it's a traditional polish, air dry polish, I'm going to do that first because that way that's going to dry while I work on the nails. If it's a gel polish, I'll actually do the full set first because that way I can do the work part of it and then I can do the pedicure and then they can sit back and relax and just chill out for the rest of the time.
That makes complete sense. Okay, guys, I think we have a Lindsay M with 10 bits, Laura Lou 64, 5 bits, Ab Stokes 22, 2 bits. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for having fun with us with glitter, asking questions. We will be back Monday. I'm sure this is Thursday, right? Habib will probably be back by then. You will see either me or Karen with him, but thank you guys.
It's the luck of the draw. You never know.
You never know. Thank you, Karen, for taking your time out. Get back to work.
I'm trying to get things done today, but we'll see what happens.
I hear that.
One of those days.
Exactly. Anyway, bye.
Lotion, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket, lotion, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin. Lotion, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket, lotion, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin, The basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. Lotion, basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. Lotion, basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin.